Boa tarde. Oi, como va? Today we'll be making a Brazilian delicacy called feijoada. It's a kind of soup that you use pork, beans, and bacon. So I already have the beans in a pot over here, and I'm about to add the onions and mix together so that they can start cooking. The onions are cut up, and then move a little bit. Okay. So here's the onions, this is smoked sausage, and this is bacon cut into squares. So we're gonna let all of that saute for a minute, and we want to check on the beans. All of this is use just regular black beans and just some bacon. You also have the option of using pork sirloin or beef cuts. I chose some beef cuts. So we're going to add this to the mix too, to the meat that's already in the skillet. I don't really know what I'm doing, but it's not good. So now you have beans. We just added some salt and we're going to add some garlic powder to the meat. You're supposed to use garlic cloves, but you can just substitute it for garlic powder. Now I'm going to have to refer back to my recipe to see what I'm supposed to do next. While meat is cooking, I'm going to get some rice started because once it's all done, I'm just going to stir around some rice and then have my mom taste it. So give me 1 second. I'm going to use some regular white rice. You can use multigrain rice or wheat rice if that's what you like, but this is what I have. So since the beans are done, I'm going to move those aside and then start working on the rice. Can you see? Alright. Now meat's cooking pretty nicely. Onions are browning. You guys should be here. It smells pretty good. Want to see what it looks like? Alright, so I'm gonna wait for the water to boil, and while that's happening, I'll try and practice a few more of my Brazilian, well, not Brazilian, but Portuguese phrases on you, which is what most Brazilians speak. Como va tudo? Como va tudo bem? Como va tudo bem? That's supposed to mean, how are you doing? I'm doing fine. I hope you guys are doing well. And the phrase that I said earlier when I started this video was boa tarde, como va? Which means good afternoon, how are you? Alright, so the water's boiling and the meat's cooking, so this is what I said. Combination is looking like now. So make sure I can start going, cooked all the way through. That smells so good. Alright, I'm going to add the rice to the water now. And turn our meat down so it doesn't burn. And in a few minutes, I'm about to add the meat to the beans, and then in a few minutes, I'm about to add the meat to the beans, and we're going to let that cook for another 10 minutes before I add it to the rice and have my mom taste it. So, how about another phrase? Na próxima, which is supposed to mean next week. And I'll be glad for next week because we'll have finished my marketing exam, which is what all of this is for. Let's check on our meat. Alright, I think our meat is about done and our rice is cooking. So let me show you guys the finished product. Let me get a towel before I burn my hand. See? I don't know if you can see really well, but it looks good and it smells good. So that's the game. Alright, we're going to add the meat to the beans and let that cook. We're going to turn our rice down so it doesn't burn and add a top to it. Alrighty, let's turn it down and put this over. I'm not a big fan of black beans, so I'm not sure what this is gonna taste like. Alright, now we're gonna let this cook for another 2 minutes while we wait on our rice. And once it's mixed together, you know, the black kind of takes away the color that we had originally, but that's okay. So it's all added together, so we're going to get a bowl ready. By the way, I should have said this earlier, you walked into my home and my kitchen. It's really my mom's kitchen because she does way more cooking than I do. Let me refer back to my recipe. Make sure I'm not leaving anything out. I know I started working as if I just knew what I was doing. Alright, it says you can add pepper sauce, which I don't have, and I didn't think I would really want on there because my mom's not so good with the spicy. So after that, we're just going to wait for it to cook, and we'll wait on that rice, and as soon as that's done, we're going to serve it up. So, feijoada, which is what I'm cooking, is known to be the Brazilian delicacy. It's similar to what we African Americans call soul food. It was the slaves in Brazil. It's what they used to make from the leftover like pig feed and pig intestines and stuff like that. All the things that we don't eat nowadays. And they would mix it all together and make themselves a nice little meal. Now we substitute with things like bacon and beef strips and pork loin and stuff like that, so that it's more appealing and more tasty to our generation. A little bit of a fun fact for you. Yeah. While that's going on, I want to start cleaning up because my mom pays for the kitchen. And let's face it, so do I. Drain a little of the water out in there. So, how are you guys doing out there? It's a pretty laid back kind of day for me. It's the last day of fall break, which frankly was not long enough. But it's okay because the sooner I get done with that, the sooner I can get to Thanksgiving and I can get to Christmas. And that's just awesome. And it's supposed to rain around here. So Hopefully it doesn't because I have to go to work later and I have to be annoyed. So let's check on our dish. Our meat and beans is pretty much done. We're really just waiting on the rice. As soon as that gets done, we're going to add it together. And I'm also going to taste it. And her facial expression should be hilarious. Should have had the rice cooking earlier because the texture is a little bit longer. But let's wrap up the rest of our beef because we are going to eat the video. And another fun fact for you is that Brazilians are pretty hardy carnivores. They don't, everything pretty much has meat in it, whether it's fish or beef or pork or things like that. They don't really take too well to vegetarians, which I think is a bit of a fun fact for me and a bit of a fun fact for my pop because he's a vegetarian. Keeping our meat warm while I'm keeping our meat warm while I'm about to go check on our rice because it looks like it's almost done. Just come on. Okay. So our rice is almost done. And my mom's about to taste it, so it should be interesting. Alright, so we're done, and we're about to add these two things together. So this is our finished product. Okay, you see that or not? Brazilian beef feijoada. I keep messing that up, but it's okay. Now I need a portable spoon. This is our mom, and she's going to taste this for you. Just taste a little. It's not gonna need a real honest reaction. She doesn't actually about to go to work. Now she's happy with it. Well, it's different. It's okay. For me, I think I would want it spicier. Oh my goodness, she would want it spicier, but then she'll have heartburn. See? For you, for my family. Alright, Dayanara, thank you for sharing your day with me while I attempted to make a Brazilian delicacy. Obrigada, a which means goodbye.